Well, today I'd like to talk about lightweight hiking boots, and in particular the Salomon X Ultra Mid. Now, this is the Gore-Tex version. Now, I've been in these shoes for a while, as you can see, and the first pair I got was when the model made its first appearance. And as you can see, they're fairly dirty and very well worn, and they've blown out on the sides. Now, this boot actually lasted me quite a while. It lasted a little over a year of intense use. Now, since these boots are Gore-Tex, I tend to wear them in late fall, winter, and early spring when it's wet. It's not exactly a summer boot, although on occasions I will wear them during the summertime. This is the second set that I purchased, and I'm still wearing these. I tend to pair these shoes, particularly in the wintertime when it's snowy, with a gaiter, and if I need, with micro spikes. Now, these are all the original boots. These are basically the ones, or the first one. Now, this boot is actually the two. Now, I got these at a fairly good price, which is why I picked them up, and they've been sitting in my closet just waiting for this second pair to wear out. But as you can see, they're just a little bit different. Now, the biggest difference with these boots that you can notice is the bumper lug up front, up here. You know, this is a real thick piece of rubber, and then you've got this material up here. Now, while this also has a thick piece of rubber and a material up here, you can basically see that it's not quite as thick. With the new boot, where they've added this piping on this shoe, where the piping was just a, I don't know, almost a graphic. Both models are, as you can see, Gore-Tex. You can see the old tongue has this flap that you can run laces through, and the new tongue doesn't have that. The new tongue, it's just styled completely different. Actually, when you look a little bit closer, you can see the material that the old boot was made of. It seems to be a little bit thicker and less dense. It's more of an open weave, whereas if you look at the new one, it's got more of a tighter, I don't necessarily know if it's a thinner or a thicker material than this, but this seems to be a different kind of material weave that was used. Since this is brand new, it's hard to say. It seems stiffer, but that doesn't necessarily mean anything because this is a very old boot. I've had it well over a year, and this is a brand new boot that hasn't been worn yet. The laces, as you can tell, are pretty much the exact same. They've got this little tracer going through them, so they're the same. Looking at the eyelets, they're metal eyelets. Both are the same, so no change there. The tread pattern in the boots, the contra grip, exactly the same. So there's no difference in the tread at all. It's really, there's a change in color here. This is gray, whereas this is a black. This seems to be a little bit thicker than the new one. Once again, similar to the bumper lug up front, just a little bit of styling differences. A little bit lower, I think, than this one. This one's a little bit higher. Coming up around, you just have different colors. You know, this has the Salomon logo here. We don't have it here. Your boot strap in the back, pretty much the same. This is a lighter material. I don't know if the chaser is reflective or not, but there's a gray chaser on this. We look inside, and you can see the inside. I think that's like a cambria lining. It's pretty much the same. You have the same cambria lining as in both. There are only a few graphic changes to this shoe, and to be honest, I've been happy with this shoe in the first year run and the second year run. Whether or not when I get to wearing the new shoe, whether it'll be the same, I hope. In the lower portion of the lug, once again, this is a kind of a two-tone light gray to black, and this is also, you know, a black that goes into a gray, so it's a little bit different in the two-tone styling. This is an EVA foam right here. This feels like a harder plastic. I'm not sure if that makes the comfort of the boot when you're hiking long distances, or the sturdiness of the boot, or the longevity of the boot. I don't know if it'll change that. That shoe weighs 1 pound and 2.8 ounces. That's the old one. And the new shoe weighs 1 pound and 1.5 ounce. So it's about an ounce lighter. The left and the right shoe are going to be 2 ounces lighter than the old shoe. Well, there you have it. The X Ultra Mid 1 and 2, both in Gore-Tex, and only slightly changed. I think what they did is they trimmed the sole down a little bit between the bumper lug and here. So this shoe is going to be 2 ounces lighter for the pair than the old model. But still, I'm in my third boot in this series from Salomon, and without a doubt this is one of the best lightweight hikers, light bike packing, fast packing, winter adventure shoes that I've ever worn. It's very comfortable, it's very easy to get on and off, it's lightweight. The tread pattern in this shoe is probably one of the best that I've seen in a lightweight boot. If you don't have it, check it out.